This discussion on First Take revolves around two significant topics: Travis Hunter's future prospects as a cornerback in the NFL and the broader question of player management and business decisions in the league, particularly with high-profile athletes like Travis Kelce and Aaron Rodgers. Examined through the lens of an American football fan, it brings into focus key debates about player longevity, positional value, and the harsh realities of team strategy in the NFL. Travis Hunter and the cornerback debate. Travis Hunter is one of the most hyped young prospects, particularly because of his versatility as a two-way player, excelling both as a wide receiver and a cornerback. His decision to focus on the defensive back, DB, position has sparked conversation about the long-term impact this choice will have on his career. From an American perspective, there's an understanding that the NFL often values players based on positional scarcity and the money associated with that role. Wide receivers, for example, typically earn more than cornerbacks. Thus, there's the financial argument for Hunter to focus on offense, where players like Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson are making waves as top-paid athletes. However, the counterpoint, and the one supported by experts in the show, is that Hunter's unique skills as a DB give him the potential to stand out in a crowded league where shutdown corners are a premium commodity. Historically, players like Deion Sanders, who also played both sides of the ball, leaned more into their defensive abilities, and Deion is widely regarded as one of the greatest athletes of all time. From a cultural perspective, Americans often idolize players who can defy conventional limits. Hunter, by taking on the challenge of primarily playing cornerback, is setting himself up to be a game-changer in a way that transcends just being another wide receiver. His ability to take on such a physically and mentally demanding role makes him intriguing to NFL fans who respect versatility but also understand the limitations of endurance in the league. NFL games require explosive bursts of speed, strength, and mental acuity, and asking a player to perform at the highest level on both offense and defense every week is seen as unsustainable. The sentiment on First Take is realistic. Hunter should focus on excelling at one position, and cornerback seems to be the better choice long-term. Aaron Rodgers and player management. The conversation transitions into a broader NFL discussion, touching on player contract negotiations, business decisions, and team-building strategies. Aaron Rodgers, as one of the most prominent quarterbacks in the NFL, is constantly in the news for his career decisions and relationships with his teams. Here, the panel discusses how the NFL, unlike other major sports leagues, treats even its legendary players with a cold pragmatism when it comes to contract decisions. For American fans, this segment highlights the difficult reality of professional football. Even icons like Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, who have contributed immeasurably to their teams, are not immune to being replaced when management sees fit. It's a reminder of the ruthless efficiency with which NFL front offices operate, driven by salary cap restrictions, free agency windows, and the constant influx of younger talent through the draft. This is not a loyalty-based industry, and that's a lesson echoed in the way Travis Kelce is being pressured by the Chiefs to make a decision about his retirement. The expectation that Kelce must declare his intentions by mid-March, just after the Super Bowl, is emblematic of the fast-paced decision-making that NFL teams must undertake. The league is built on short windows for success. Teams can rise and fall from contention quickly, so GMs like Kansas City's Brett Veach are forced to be proactive. The logic is simple. If Kelce decides to retire, the Chiefs need to prepare for life without him. This could involve drafting a new tight end, exploring trades, or signing free agents. As the panel notes, this swift action reflects the business-first mentality of the league, where even the best are pushed to make decisions in the team's interest. Reflections on NFL team building. This broader NFL management discussion also brings up how teams allocate money and prioritize player retention. For example, the Philadelphia Eagles are mentioned as being in a good position with their core talent. Teams like the Eagles have a careful balancing act when it comes to cap space, particularly when key players like Jalen Carter are on rookie contracts but will eventually demand massive paydays. It's a juggling act familiar to American fans who follow the league closely. Managing cap space while trying to maintain a competitive roster is a common point of stress for even the best GMs. This mindset, that teams must always look forward, never becoming too attached to any one player, may feel harsh to outsiders but is a core tenet of the NFL. The discussion about how many Hall of Fame caliber players, such as Emmitt Smith, Joe Montana, and Tom Brady, ended their careers on different teams further reinforces this point. For the American football fan, this business-first attitude is something that's accepted, even if it's not always liked. The understanding is that the NFL is a results-driven league, and sentimentality rarely factors into decision-making. Conclusion. The discussions on First Take about Travis Hunter's future as a cornerback and the broader NFL landscape provide a nuanced look into the American football experience. The show touches on the excitement of watching young players like Hunter develop while grappling with the cold, hard realities of NFL business operations. Travis Kelce's situation, Aaron Rodgers' looming decisions, and the Eagles' financial balancing act are just examples of the complexities teams face as they strive for both short-term success and long-term stability. For an American football fan, these debates are familiar, but they serve as a reminder of how unforgiving the league can be, even to its greatest talents. The NFL remains a place where young players must make strategic decisions about their careers while seasoned veterans navigate the precarious nature of team loyalty and business decisions.